What's going on, everyone? Northeast Georgia is here. Today is a very special day. Today I officially hit 200 subscribers. Thanks to you guys. Yes, it's you guys that did this. Thank you, every single one of you, for supporting me, for liking my videos, for commenting on my videos, for even sharing my videos, and for going beyond and supporting my live stream. If it wasn't for you guys, that live stream would not be up. So, today we're going to be celebrating it by a Weather Radio Collection video. So, here, it consists of every single radio, including some radios that I don't remember the model numbers of, but we're going to take some time and, find those. Also, must mention, also going to include the Weather Radio Collection, or the second setup, I should mention, that's in the living room. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, you also notice my hat. I'm a huge fan of 97.1 The River. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so, we'll get started right here. Here's my Recom R1630.
Outlook. This hazardous weather outlook is for north and central.
One of my top favorites in my collection of all time. Let's do a alert test. You want to? Let's do a siren test. There's warning. Love this radio. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Here is my Midland 74-109 that I got from Cardboard T-Bolt.
Between Monday and Saturday.
Speaker's a bit crackly, but still works fantastic. Here is my second all-time favorite of the newer radios, the Sangean CL100. This is like one of the best radios you can buy out there.
Southern Appalachians through next week, producing hot and muggy conditions.
Just playing the special weather statement I uploaded a little while ago. Go check that out. Here's my Midland 74-200.
The hot temperatures and humid air mass.
It says one of four of the 74-200s. Here's my Radio Shack 12-254. You've seen a lot of videos with this radio so far. Speaker does have a weird crackly sound to it as well, but still works flawlessly. Alright, up here's my Radio Shack 12-093.
Check in on.
This lacrosse radio, I don't really worry about that. The ambient weather radio. Midland AR100. This one has the older logo, but it is a version 5.
Visit HTTPS.
Yeah, it still works perfectly. On my miniature desk here, we have the Radio Shack 12- Fudge My Life Sideways. I don't remember this one. I don't know why. 262. I knew that. The tuner is iffy, so B. Midland WR400. Midland ER210. The Emerson Smart Sets. Here's the Udian Bearcat police scanner that I use for my live stream. Alright. Accurat My Backyard handheld radio with flashlights. Midland WR120.
North winds 5 to 10 miles.
One of 5. The Accurat My Backyard desktop radio. Midland HH54, or not HH54, Midland HH50.
Extended forecast. Tuesday and Tuesday night. Mostly.
Why does it sound like we was on a freaking WWG82?
Clear. A slight chance of
Okay, we ain't. Midland WR100 version 5, number 2.
lows in the upper 60s.
Midland 74-109.
A slight chance of
This is the one I bought that was almost brand new in the box. I clean these radios. Sorry. Fireworks ER10WH in white.
lows in the upper 60s. Saturday.
Okay. Midland WR30 that says check manual. It's been having difficulties the past few days, so
Highs around 90.
who knows. Midland WR10.
For more detailed weather, water, and
Radio Shack 12-261, I think. Wasn't it 261? Crap, I don't remember. 261. Hey, looky there. I remember that one. It's one of my favorite radios. You'd think I'd remember that. No, I'm bad with memory.
Day and weather observations from around.
This one is the one that, if you guys heard me mention a few times, that has a bad something, and it makes the batteries go dead while it's plugged in. Did I show you this? Middle of the 10? I can't remember. Oh, well, there you go. Oops. You saw it again. This Midland Weather Radio, it does not have the model number on it, behind it, and I'm not going to really worry about it. Radio Shack 12-260.
It was sunny and 70. Wind variable at 3.
I'm remembering. Middle HH54 VP, version 15, or 16 rather.
5. Wind calm.
Middle HH54 VP2, version 15.
8. Wind east at 6. Across the
Would
county.
you stab it? Thank you. I like how I have both versions here. The Midland weather station with weather alert that rarely ever works. Not to mention, this radio rarely ever works. God, I need to clean these. Clean these after the cold. Actually, hang on. Okay, I give them a little wipe down because that was dropping me up the wall. I don't remember this one. I can never remember this one, but this one rarely works itself. Radio Shack 12-251. I'll eventually remember these. It's a 251, this is a 250. Remember! Oh well. Anyway. This one rarely works for some reason. I don't know why.
Increasing to upper 90s to low.
Like it does not go off, and I have it set for all county codes. I might just set it for my county code and one day, and we'll see where it goes from there. Anyway, Maxon WX70.
Activities outside during the...
This thing's a cool radio. Weather Alert TA25.
Know the signs of heat illness and practice heat safety.
One of my favorite classic radios. Radio Shack 12-250, 1 out of 3.
Neighbors
This is actually my first 250.
or animals in an unattended vehicle.
Emerson RP6251. Yes. Shenanigans if I know. I can get it. Realistic, aka Radio Shack 12-240. Clearly Realistic and Radio Shack was basically the same back in the day. Here's another Realistic. This one doesn't go off neither for some reason. Oh well, who cares? Realistic 12-140. So, okay, so both of these are the same dang thing.
Lows in the upper 60s. Light east winds.
Anyway, alright. Moving on. Oh, yeah. Midland WR120, number 2.
North winds.
This is actually my first WR120 I've ever owned. I owned this one since 2015. And somehow it still works. Fantastic. Broken Midland WR100. Realistic. 12-150. Wall hanging weather radio. This thing is cool. Shenanigans.
60s. Wednesday and Wednesday night.
Works really well too. Just gotta clean that up a little bit more. Till then, we ain't gonna worry about it. Alright, coming over here we have the Radio Shack 12-249.
A slight
Basically a 250, just in a different case with a different color. Midland WR120, number 3. Yes, 3.
partly cloudy. A chance of
Okay. Midland WR100, number 3 as well.
lows in the upper 60s.
This is my first WR100 I ever owned too. Midland WR120, number 4.
A chance of showers and thunderstorms.
Oh yeah, Midland 74-105XL. This one has AM/FM. Close enough. Close enough for government work. Electric Works. What the world? And where did that come from? Anyway, Electric Works EAR10, the black version.
Pressure was 30.31 inches and steady.
Lacrosse handheld model 810-805 weather radio. This thing's cool.
Wind northeast at 6. 30.28 inches and rising.
I sometimes take this one with me
Elsewhere
as well.
across Georgia.
There's just not a lot of things I can do with this radio because it just doesn't work that well. But it is what it is. Here's my realistic 12-156 handheld. Hang on, let me pull the antenna up. Because I don't know if it'll receive when the antenna's down. Sometimes it don't.
75, wind calm. In Atlanta, it was mostly sunny and 78, winds at 6.
So it works. Fantastic as well. Got lucky with a lot of very older vintage weather radios. Little 74-200 again.
75, wind calm.
Kato Weather Cube, Eton FRX2, GPX Weather Radio, the Monkey G Storm, whatever those two were. I don't remember, that's why they're on the bottom of that shelf. Eton Zone Guard.
Here is the hazardous weather outlook.
Works flawlessly. Oregon Scientific. Oregon, whatever you want to call it. WR102. Weather Radio 102. Radio Shack 12-250.
Long and west of the I-75 corridor.
This is my 250 I got from Classic Electrics, aka JPR. I can never remember his new name now, so sorry. Are you good? Okay. Midland WR300 version 4 with a dead tuner. Sucks, but I'm planning on getting this one fixed because this is in perfect condition to be a version 4. And I'm not giving up on this one. So, yes. Midland 74-200 again.
Across much of the Tennessee Valley.
I have a lot of 74-200s. Shack 12-261.
The hot temperature.
The Oregon one has to put a new non-volt in it. It's almost dead. Oh my goodness gracious.
Monday, increasing to upper 90s to lower 1.
Radio Shack 12- fudge. 247B. I don't know why I can't remember half of these Radio Shack models. Anyway.
In light-colored clothing. Know the signs of heat illness and practice heat safety.
Alright, well, that's going to be the collection in the collection room. Now, let's move on to the living room. See you there. Welcome to the living room. So, we'll start with this one up here. Midland 74-200, again.
Tips and resources. Here is the official.
Alright. And here we have my just recently thrifted. Let me get this fan out of the way. My recently thrifted Radio Shack 12-250.
Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
Okay. Over here next to the TV, we have the Midland WR100.
Monday, sunny. A slight chance of showers and...
Okay. Then stereo, playing 97.1 River. Then over here we have the Midland WR120.
Monday night, clear.
Then over here we have the Union Bearcat Police Scanner.
Storms.
That is used for them.
Highs in the lower...
Just monitoring it when I'm in here. And that is going to do it for today's video. Almost dropped my camera there. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And thank you once again for 200 subscribers. Talk to you guys later.